Hey, for anyone who's watching, I'm Victoria and this is my best friend Ariel. She's in from town from school and I'm gonna do her up.
And I'm excited.
I don't feel like I do the best editing, but
it's okay. I'm gonna show them like what a bare face looks like. This is what a plain face, no makeup. Just did a mask last night.
yes.
So first I'm going to be taking the Tarte Shape Tape in light neutral to prime her eyes, and following that we're using her personal Lancome powder. We're not sure what it was because it was super old. And today we're going to be using the Morphe 9A Always Golden palette, and I'm going to be starting with the color Myself and using that just in the crease as a transition color, and follow that up with the colors Splendid and Witness and put those just a little bit lower in the crease and really work those and blend them together. Next, I'm going to be taking the color Aware and just putting that in the outer V and just kind of blending that all together, and following that up with the color Bruise and putting that in the outer V as well, just to deepen it up and really blend those together so it looks nice and natural and seamless. Now I'm just going to take a clean fluffy brush and blend that all together. Lastly, I'm going to be taking the color Surprise with a flat concealer brush with it a little bit wet and put that all over the eyelid.
You are. Oh my god!
I saw the bubbles. I was like, what happened?
So next I'm going to be taking the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner and putting a thin line at the base of her lashes, following that with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. Then my parents FaceTimed me during the recording, so we didn't get to film putting her foundation on, but she does use the Makeup Forever Ultra HD in Y325 and the Full Cover Concealer in shade 5.
The fact they were like, it's 6 p.m. Why are you drinking a beer?
Now just taking that same Lancome powder and packing that under her eyes to prevent creasing. Next I'm going to be taking the Tarteist Pro Glow in the shade Shade, just using an e.l.f. flat, like thicker brush for buffing that out. And then I'll be taking the Makeup Revolution Liquid Highlight in the color Starlight to prepare the skin for some powder highlight, because we wanted a blinding highlight, because let's be honest, who doesn't want a blinding highlight? Now I'm just taking that same Lancome powder and dusting that all over her face just to make sure everything is set, and then dipping back into the Tarteist Pro Glow and using the shade Sculpt just to go over that cream contour a little bit. And then following that, I am going to be grabbing my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer just to warm up her face a little bit. Next, I'm going to grab my Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the shade Party, and then the Anastasia Sugar Glow Kit in the color Gumdrop and Butterscotch, mixing those together to highlight her face and brow bone. Also going to spray a little bit of MAC Prep+Prime on her face and then blot that down with a damp beauty blender just to make sure there's no specks on her face, like little water droplets. And then I'm going to take those same shades that I used before from the Morphe Always Golden palette and just morph those together, blend those together on her bottom lash line to give it a seamless, natural look.
This the palette though.
Finally, I'm going to be taking the Ulta Twisted Volume Mascara and putting that on her lashes.
Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. We decided we're going to use NYX Lingerie lipstick in Cabaret show, but we're going to continue drinking, so we're not going to put on lipstick right now. So
No, because I'm finished.
And make sure that you don't drink if you're not 21. We are both well of age of drinking, so it's totally appropriate to do so. Oh, that's right, you don't have any, so you can't drink with me.
Well done.
Make sure to subscribe if you like what you see here, and hope to see you next time. Thanks.
Bye.
Wow.
How many?